Hello everyone, my name is MrHurriicane. Welcome back to Draft Champions on Madden 16. I've had a bunch of tweets and messages to bring you guys more of Draft Champions, and so here we are today with a brand new draft to kick the video off. I will go with the Pete Carroll option like I normally do if he's there. I play a lot of zone defense but a lot more man coverage this season, and I like the Seahawks playbooks. And round one! Why don't we just go get a Seahawk to pair up with Pete Carroll? There's Marshawn Lynch, DeMarco Murray, and Joe Thomas. Lynch and Thomas fit my team style, and I'd love to have a running back like Lynch. And then we go on to round two, E.J. Manuel, Chris Ivory, or Jarvis Landry. Pretty easy option. Already got a back, not going to take E.J. Manuel, so I have Jarvis Landry and Marshawn Lynch. Now we're going defense. Ezekiel Ansah, Denoris, Cersei, or Dan Williams. I've mentioned before, I always try to grab 4 secondary players when I play Draft Champions. So I'll take my first now with Cersei, and then we have Nigel Bradham, James Jones, or Luis Delmas. Now I'm not going to go for Delmas here, I can probably get another safety later. Instead I'll go for Nigel Bradham, who has good speed, he can stop the run as well as cover. Round 5, TJ Lang, Dante Whitner, or Max Unger. It seems I always take a Packer lineman in every Draft Champions draft. And that's going to continue here as TJ Lang has 93 run blocking. I'm looking for a line to open up lanes for Marshawn Lynch. Alfred Morris, Patrick Chung, or Thomas Davis. Easy choice. One of the best coverage linebackers in the league. I hate saying no to Thomas Davis. So I take him to pair him up with Nigel Bradham. And then in round 7, Flacco, Julius Thomas, or Brandon LaFell. Lately, I've been waiting on quarterback, and it's cost me. Now I have a chance to get Joe Flacco. I'll take him here. He's my kind of quarterback to use. So now I have a quarterback and a running back. And now I want another offensive lineman. I definitely want a power run with Marshawn Lynch. Kyle Long fits my style, but I already have a right guard, so I'll take Corey Linsley, another Packer. And then in round 9, Geno Atkins is right there. I love having either him or Gerald McCoy. 2 guys I just hate to pass up. So I have Geno Atkins now. And then Jason McCourty, Dontari Poe, or Lance Briggs. I'm going to go back to the secondary as I've only taken 1 member so far. And that's going to be Jason McCourty, now my top corner. And then next round I get the option between Jarius Byrd, Will Hill, and Kyle Williams. Now Hill fits my style, but I love the range of Jarius Byrd. And I'm going to take him here to pair up with Denoris Cersei. And then the following round, there's Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor, and Von Miller. Do I want an elite pass rusher or an elite cover corner? I gotta go Richard Sherman here. I always aim for 4 secondary members, and now I have one of the best man coverage guys in the game. Round 13, there's Kelechi Osemele, as Mike Daniels is not a scheme fit, don't want Brandon Spikes. And by taking Osemele, I now have 3 interior run blockers for Marshawn Lynch. Round 14, Calvin Pryor, Melvin Ingram, or Corey Liuget. Now, Melvin Ingram is a pass rushing linebacker, but I can still use him in like an Anthony Barr style role in a 4-3. I'll have him at weak side linebacker and pass rusher in the nickel. Final round, Derek Brooks, Brian Finneran, or Walter Jones. I would have loved to have the Derek Brooks, but I need another offensive playmaker. All I have is Jarvis Landry, no other tight ends or receivers, so I'll take Brian Finneran, whom I had never used prior to this round of Draft Champions. So I actually drafted a pretty balanced team, one of my most balanced teams. Joe Flacco, Marshawn Lynch, Brian Finneran, Jarvis Landry, 3 interior run blockers, and on defense I get the 4 secondary players, 3 linebackers, only 1 defensive lineman, but one of my base players was Vic Beasley. So to me that's like having a 16th draft pick, because Vic Beasley is a monster. And now we'll see how this team fares as my opponent's roster has 3 good secondary players, including Rod Woodson. I open play action, big throw deep from Joe Flacco, and it's incomplete in the direction of Brian Finneran. All I've heard about is him going deep and making big plays, so I had to give it a shot. Didn't work, and then Joe Flacco completely off the mark on a short crossing route. Not how I envisioned us beginning the day on offense. So we go to defense. First play, interception for Richard Sherman. That's why I go for these secondary players, especially the elite ones. Richard Sherman makes it 7-0. Right back to defense we go. Swing out right, and I missed the tackle with Bradham, and then there's a broken tackle for LaShawn McCoy. That's a gain of 11. Back to the air on second down, and Phillip Rivers throws, and that is incomplete. Good coverage by Thomas Davis. I love having these coverage linebackers. 3rd and 8 now, and the pass by Rivers is knocked down by Thomas Davis. Good coverage so far from my team as we force 4th down. I have Jeremy Ross back deep, but it's a fake. The pass from the punter is intercepted by Jason McCourty. So both my starting corners now have an interception, and that's going to lead to a rage quit. That's a 1-0 start for this team in Draft Champions. So we'll jump right into Game 2. Now I'm up against Aaron Rodgers and legend corner Ty Law. Oh, and he has Adrian Peterson as well. Back to pass is Rodgers. He's hit and intercepted by Nigel Bradham. That's the 3rd pick already for this defense. 3 different players. And after the interception, I want to capitalize. Rolling right, but I don't want to test it. Back to the middle for Smith. Inside the 10, and finally met at the 1-yard line. So now trying to go up 7-0, I draw my opponent off sides. So the stop on Lynch there never happened. We're a little bit closer. And look at that! Joe Flacco! Touchdown! Ryan Kerrigan went in hyper speed to meet Marshawn Lynch, but Joe Flacco made the elite adjustment and got the touchdown. Back to defense we go. Rodgers trying to air it out, and that deep throw is denied. I'm not as worried about those with this secondary. Rodgers now on 2nd down, finds the open man downfield, and that is a 1st down on the gain of 23. Now my opponent goes empty on 2nd down. And Rodgers slings it over the middle as the tight end beats Jarius Byrd in man coverage, and he's running the hurry up. That's a couple good plays in a row. Now on 1st down, he rolls left with Rodgers. Pass on the run, intercepted for the 2nd time by Nigel Bradham. That makes it 4 interceptions for this defense in these 2 games. So we go to offense, running with Marshawn Lynch, and I'm still getting going here on offense. Things aren't going all that well. So 3rd down and 7. Under pressure, and Flacco goes down. So nothing after the pick, just a measly 3 and out. Let's go for interception number 5 now. It's Rodgers on 1st down, taking a shot deep, and that's also denied. Good coverage by Richard Sherman, as he's been doing in these 2 games. Now stepping up and firing on the run, and that is knocked out of the hands of the receiver. That's another play for Nigel Bradham. That forces 3rd and 10. Deep shot downfield and connecting with A.J. Green. Jason McCourty could not contain his deep third that time. So now my opponent is near the red zone. Rodgers on 1st down, pass complete inside the 5 as Bradham was beat. And now my opponent is down to the 1. Close to tying this game up at 7. He hands off to Adrian Peterson, goes right up the middle. And we're all tied at 7 after I gave up my first long ball. The defense has led the way so far. Can I get the offense going now? Here's some room with Marshawn Lynch as I weave through for a 1st down run. 2 receiver set, we'll call a screen this time. Here's Lynch, breaking outside across the 50. Why did I juke there? I don't know. But Jarvis Landry holds his block, and there goes Marshawn Lynch. 63-yard screen pass for a touchdown. And look at my opponent's play call. He brought a 6-man rush. It was a perfect time for a screen. 14-7 here in the 2nd quarter as Rodgers rolls right and finds Adrian Peterson on the edge. He sprints inside of my territory to the 43-yard line. I'm having a little bit of trouble with his offense as he rolls left and finds his tight end once more. And Rodgers is making all of these off-balance throws look too easy. 3rd and 4, Adrian Peterson is wrapped up, and leading the way was Vic Beasley as I force a 4th and 5. Trying to get that turnover on downs. I'm in man coverage. Rodgers rolls right and is sacked by Melvin Ingram. Bad time for a rollout as Melvin Ingram gives the offense the ball. And I want another shot play. Flacco going deep in double coverage, but Finneran can't make the grab. Still waiting to see what all the hype is about. Handoff to Lynch as he sprints outside across the 50, stays on his feet after one hit, and picks up 12 and a first down. Again, a two tight end look. Flacco, dump off, and now Marshawn Lynch has some running room. 20, 15, and brought down shy of the 10-yard line. As I'm looking to make this a two-score game before the half. Over the middle, let's get Jarvis Landry involved now as he takes that to the 5-yard line. 23 seconds remain. Handoff Marshawn Lynch fighting to the 1-yard line as I use another timeout. And now my opponent is ready to block a field goal, so I'll just do a quick audible, float it up for Finneran, and there's a touchdown. He's in the field goal zone, and you can sometimes catch people off guard with that, but alignment still matters. So we'll go to the second half. I'm up by 14 points, and James Hanna's picking up first downs, or close to it. 3rd down and 1. How about Lonnie Pryor? Not Marshawn Lynch. He wasn't expecting that as Pryor gains 17. 1st and 10, shot play in action as Flacco connects with Jarvis Landry and is 7 of 9 on the day with 2 scores. Quick screen this time, Brian Finneran breaking a tackle, and I'll take the 9 yards on the bubble screen. Usually end up with negative yardage when I call that play. Another fullback dive, this time not as impressive, but Lonnie Pryor does get the first down. And here's that field goal block stuff again. So, touchdown James Hanna. I don't know why he tried it again, but same result. 28-7 now here in the 4th quarter. I'm cruising, looking for win number 2. Deep pass, not gonna happen. More good defense downfield. Now a handoff for Peterson as he jukes out 3 players, and now he's in the open field. Peterson inside the 30, but look who's chasing him down from behind. Vic Beasley turns on the Jets and makes the tackle. Now at the 13-yard line, he wants the score, and the pass goes up, comes down in the arms of Jason McCourty. So that Vic Beasley play looks a little bit more impressive. And that leads to the 2nd rage quit in a row. Took it all the way to the 4th quarter, but that Jason McCourty INT was just too much. That is a 2-0 start for this team in Draft Champions, and my quest to win the Draft Champions Championship continues in the next video. And you won't have to wait too long to watch it. It'll be posted maybe an hour or so after this one is up. So stay tuned to my channel and my Twitter, and we'll see how this team does in Game 3. I have not won a Draft Champions Championship yet, but we'll see if I can make it happen. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Draft Champions video. Please leave a like if you did. Let me know down in the comment section what do you think of my team I've drafted. And subscribe for much more Madden 16 Draft Champions. This mode is a ton of fun. I'll be playing a lot of it this year, including in another video in around an hour like I said. So I will see you guys then. Have a great day.